Hi, everybody. My name is Ellie. We're having some technical difficulties over here, but I'm Ellie, and I'm a brand new streamer, and I'm brand new to Twitch. I'm brand new to all of this, as you probably can tell from me talking to my husband in the background. But before we get started, I should do a huge shout out to him. His name's Justin, and he has been a huge help in setting all of this up. He is a techno whiz. I am not, so thanks to him for this wonderful layout that you see and getting me set up here with Twitch. So I actually did a stream earlier today, but none of it saved because I am a little technologically, I have a technological deficit. And I wanted everyone to be able to follow along with this story of this character that I created and wanted you all to be able to follow along with that journey. So I am going to redo it for everybody and let you all follow along with this journey on Fields of Mistria. So a little bit about Fields of Mistria. This game came out about a month ago, a little over a month ago, and it is in early access, which means the game is not completed yet. But that does not mean this game is not already awesome. It is amazing. I am obsessed with this game, you guys. I'm obsessed with it. It is so much fun to play. There is so much to do. There's so much content already. They say there's about 40 hours of gameplay, but I have put way more than 40 hours of gameplay into this game. Just to give you a little bit of an idea, I have been playing Stardew Valley for 9 months now, and I've put several hundred hours into Stardew Valley, and I've already put in about 60% of the time into Fields of Mistria in a month that I put into Stardew Valley in 9 months. So it's safe to say I love this game. So when you load up the game, we're going to get started. When you load up the game, this is the screen that you see. And we're going to start with a brand new game. So let's just get started here. Like I said, I'm Ellie. I am a neurodivergent streamer here. I am diagnosed with autism, and I also have ADHD. So you might see me get a little squirrely here on the stream. And if you're a little squirrely, you're a little neurospicy, that's all right too. We're all friends here. And on every stream, I'm going to have a candle. Sometimes it might be a different candle. Sometimes it might be the same one because we are all creatures of habit. Today, it is a Bath & Body Works Main Street Bakery banana pudding. It smells delightful, and it's perfect for this cozy rain scene where we see Adeline and Island, the siblings, in Adeline's office. And Island is asking his sister if she is still working because, as we'll find out, Adeline is a little bit of a workaholic. Adeline says, "Oh, Island, I didn't realize how late it had gotten." Island says, "I thought you could use a nice hot cup of coffee." Thank you. Little smiley faces. Those are so cute. So how is the town revitalization plan coming along? It's nearly there, I think. I've cataloged the earthquake's damage, listed out the various repairs necessary. So Mistria, which is the town in the title, was hit by an earthquake and has undergone a lot of damage. Adeline has made plans to replenish the emergency stockpile by the end of summer. Unfortunately, a lot of people have left Mistria because of the damage. Adeline and Island are siblings, and their mom and dad are the Baron and Baroness of Mistria, and they've been called away to the capital of the Kingdom of Aldaria to help. And all these other people are leaving, so they need some help in Mistria. So they are looking to attract new villagers to move here, and they don't really know how to do that. Island says Mistria is beautiful, it has small town charm, rich history, and rolling farmland, and oh, Adeline has an idea. The old farm south of town. Why don't we send a notice to the Adventurers Guild in the capital? Surely someone out there will agree to aid the town in exchange for land with such potential. Island thinks that's a great idea. Think so too. She says she'll get started. I think this is where we come in. So this is the character customization screen, and we are actually going to do a self-insert character, not because this. Not because I have an ego, but just because it's easier than coming up with some crazy creative thing. And I don't want to sit here on this character creation screen for 20,000 years. So my name's Ellie, but we're going to go with a character named Elle, because that's a shortened version of my name. And you get to pick your pronouns here, and they do use them. You might hear other characters or read other characters talking about you, so they will use your pronouns. They have all sorts of different pronoun combination and options here, so I think that's great that they're so inclusive. So there's all these different options for inclusivity. I use she, her pronouns, so I'm going to pick those. You get to pick your birthday, which is awesome. My birthday is February 18th, so I'm going to pick a winter 18 birthday. And for my farm name, I'm going to choose Holiday Farm. And I'm choosing that for two reasons. One reason is because I love the holidays. The other reason is because I have another kind of neurodivergence called synesthesia. And my type of synesthesia is lexical gustatory, which means I can taste words. And I know that sounds really weird, but every word has a flavor. And the word holiday is my favorite word because it tastes like cherry Jolly Ranchers. One thing I love about the character customization screen is that you can change everything. The only thing you can't change is your birthday, but you can change your name, your pronouns, your farm name, your appearance, everything whenever you want. You are not stuck with anything, so there's no decision paralysis. There are other games out there where you are stuck with your farm name, the way you look, the whole game, or you have to pay exorbitant amounts of money to change that. That is not the case in Fields of Mistria. So feel free to be creative or just put a placeholder in until you think of something you like better. You can be as creative or as bland as you want. So since this is kind of a self-insert, we're going to make her look like me. I have medium brown hair with curtain bangs, and I've got green eyes. I love the eyelashes eyes, so we'll go here. And today I'm wearing a jean jacket, so I think the jacket pop is in here to start with. So it's right there. And I am not going to wear my underwear. I am wearing, can't really see it, but I have this pink skirt on. It is from a company called Halara. My husband got it for me, so another shout out to my husband who's sitting over there. If you're a theater person, I'm a musical theater actor. If you're a theater person, these skirts are really great. They have built-in shorts, and they actually have a pocket in the shorts that is the perfect size for a mic pack. And you can like weave your cord through to get your earpiece in. So they're really great for that. And they're also really awesome if you're sensory seeking or sensory avoidant. The mesh material is really soft and just really nice to feel. So highly recommend this. The brand is Halara. All A's in that word for the vowels. And then for my shoes, I'm going to go with just some light colored short boots. For my skin tone, I'm Norwegian and pale and kind of have pinkish undertones, so I'm going to go with that. I love that there's just so many different skin tones and undertones to choose from. And then I like to wear hats and little hair accessories. I don't know, should I go with a bow? I'm not feeling a bow. Maybe a hat today. Yes, I like the little beret. It's cute. I think we're ready to start the game. All right. So here we are arriving in Mistria. Look at that bridge. Oh no, how are we going to get into town? Oh, look at that kind of shady looking guy there. It's Balor flipping his coin. He's a kind of a bad boy. He says, hello there. I don't know. A lot of people love Balor, but I don't know if I trust him. Don't hate me, guys, but I don't know how I feel about him. Didn't expect to see anyone else out this way, he says. The roads have been a real mess since the earthquake. I'm Balor, a traveling merchant. Pleased to meet you. Let me guess, you're here at Lady Adeline's request? She mentioned someone had taken her up on her offer. Our options are, she said she was looking for a capable adventurer, or there was something about free land and a house. Well, since this character is kind of me, I'm not really a capable adventurer, but I also wouldn't be so rude to say that I'm here for free land and a house. So I think I would say capable adventurer and hope he takes me seriously. We sure could use one, Balor says. There's a lot to do to get Mistria back on its feet. I'll walk with you the rest of the way if you don't mind the company. No wagons can get through since the bridge collapsed, so I've had to carry what I can on foot. He has to carry what he can on foot. Remember that line, my friends. Remember that line. Great, let's go, he says. All right, over the Sketchy McSketcherson Bridge we go with Mr. Sketchy McSketcherson, in my opinion. Don't hate me, guys. Woo, he says. I don't know, Balor, he just says and does some things that just make me really wonder. Maybe I shouldn't be so mistrusting of him, but I don't know what to think. We should be able to make it before it gets dark. Come on, we'll head straight to your new farmstead, he says. So here we go. We're about to see our farm for the first time. It's so exciting. Here we are on our farm. And we're going to see Island. Lord Island, look who I found at the edge of the forest. Elle, I presume. Welcome, welcome. I'm Island. It's wonderful to meet you. You're in good hands, Elle. I'm off to the inn. It's been a long day and I need a hot meal. I'll see you around. So what do you think? Nice, isn't it? You're right outside of town. Great soil for farming. What? Oh, looks like one of our little ones wants to join us. So we're going to move our little setup here. Kiddos. It's a work in progress, my little corner here. I love how he asks if we think it's nice because there's all these weeds and like broken logs and rocks and sticks and junk everywhere. And I mean, what else are you going to say? Yeah, it's really nice. This overgrown farm with a dirty pillow and blanket outside. It's great. Thanks, Island. And look at this house. 4 stout walls with a rich history. Let's go inside, shall we? Oop, looks like they weren't ready for us yet. Oh, well, I would offer to go in to help. Absolutely. Adeline is such a hard worker. She is always trying to do the best for the town and for everyone else. I'm a lot like Adeline. I'm kind of a workaholic sometimes. Or not a workaholic, but like a perfectionist. And it kind of drives everyone else crazy. I wonder what Island thinks of that. You must be Elle. I'm Adeline. Thank you so much for answering my request. Look at her little flowers. My brother and I are so excited to have a real adventurer here to help the town. I hope you like your new farm. It has a lot of potential, don't you think? Why don't you come inside? Hello. I'm doing great. How are you? Joelina, it's so nice to see you. Adeline is welcoming us to our new home. And yes, it's so cozy. It's got a little bed and a table. She's glad we think so. And Island wants to know if we'd like a quick tour. So yes, let's take a tour of the room. How are you doing, Joelina? This here is your diary. So this is a great thing about Fields of Mistria. You do not have to wait until the end of the day to save. So I know in like Stardew Valley, which is a game that will probably compare a lot to this, not because they're the same game. I think each of these two games have a lot of differences and are different enough to be their own game. But since Stardew Valley is such like a giant in the farm sim genre, it's hard to not compare them. But Stardew Valley and other games in this type, you have to wait till the end of the day to save. Fields of Mistria, you can save at any time with the diary. I do want to make a note, though, that some people have had issues with crashes and data corruption occurring when saving with the diary. That has not happened to me, and I know plenty of people have not had any issues with it, but I don't want to, push aside people who have had problems. So I do want to make you aware of that. So you can save at any time with the diary. There's our little bed. Do want to make a note that unlike Stardew Valley, if you're in your house and you pass out at 2 a.m., you will pay the penalty. You have to be in your bed to count as being asleep. You won't lose money like in Stardew Valley, but instead you'll wake up at 10 a.m. instead of 6 a.m., which is honestly, I think is worse. I'd rather lose the money. Make sure you get to sleep by 2 a.m. and you will take a little stamina hit as well. And then a really nice thing is they put a calendar right in your room or right in your house for you. That's really nice. That you can use to check festivals and birthdays. And then they give you a little chest to start with for you to store your items in. And then they're going to send you right off to bed. They're going to give us a nice little bowl of soup. You don't consume it right away, which is really great. So you can eat that later if you run out of stamina, which is really nice. And you can also head to the inn later, and you can head there once a day. There's a free bowl of soup every single day that gives you 20 stamina points, and it doesn't cost you anything. So that's really nice, especially in early game when you're trying to keep your stamina up, chopping wood, getting rid of rocks, things like that, clearing out your farm. It's really helpful. So she's gonna go off to bed. Good night, Elle. I'm glad you like your home. Sleep tight. Oh, little sleepy time music. Okay, so it's the next morning. We're gonna check our little calendar. So we haven't met anyone yet, so we can't see anybody's birthdays just yet, but we can see right here on the 17th is the Spring Festival. And this is the only festival in the game so far. If you look, we can see some birthdays. So we've met Balor and Island, so we can see their birthdays here in summer, but we don't see any festivals in the other seasons. None of those are left. Oh, there's our birthday. It's the same day as Adeline's. It's fun. None of the other festivals are in the game yet, but I hope as updates come out that those get added. And then as soon as we step outside, we meet my favorite character. This is Celine. She is a sweet little cinnamon roll, and I love her so much. Look how cute she is. She looks kind of like a Sailor Moon character, and I just want to squish her. She says, "Hello, you must be Elle. I'm Celine. It's so nice to meet you. I live in the cottage north of here." She is so excited that we'll be neighbors, and she brought us a little housewarming gift. She brought us a little hoe to till our fields. Says she loves gardening. So if you look at Fields of Mistria, it has so much dialogue, tons of dialogue. It's really rich, and you really want to make sure you read it and you don't skip over it, because it will give you clues to what the characters like and what they're doing, who they're friends with. And that can really help you know what gifts to give them. And gifts can help you build friendship and relationships with these characters. So make sure you're paying close attention. If you want to expand your field size, you'll need a shovel. They are available at my family's general store. And here are 3 bags of tulip seeds to get you started. Our store also carries a selection of other seeds, so be sure to stop by. I hope you'll consider growing lots of flowers. Oh no, what am I gonna pick? Justin. Oh, there's 2 choices. Thank you, I love flowers, or I'm more into potatoes. I love flowers, but my favorite food in the whole world is mashed potatoes, and I don't know what to choose. I'm pretty sure Celine loves flowers because she gave me a hoe, she gave me tulip seeds, she talked about gardening, but I love potatoes, but I want to make Celine happy, so I feel like I should pick flowers, but I love potatoes. Oh, I want to make you happy, Celine, so I'm going to choose flowers. Sorry, potatoes. Oh, we made her happy. She says she's glad. You know, Mistria has a rich horticultural history. Oh, who is that? It is a big bear of a man coming in on a noble steed. It is Hayden. He says, "Morning, neighbor. My name's Hayden. I run Sweetwater Farm to the west." So he lives over this way. You don't got to tell me your name, Elle. You're already the talk of the town. And Celine's telling him he almost ran us over. He says, don't mind my horse. He just likes meeting new folks as much as I do. And he gives us a big old belly laugh. I think I would say that I needed to lie down because that would overwhelm me a little bit. Well, now my apologies. Here, let me make it up to you. Take this watering can. You'll need it to water your crops every day if you want them to grow big and strong. And here are 3 bags of turnip seeds. Turnips are good raw and they're even better cooked. Well, thank you, Hayden. The whole town will surely appreciate more shipments of fresh produce. So that's so nice. We got 2 different kinds of seeds and 2 tools. It's been a good while since I've been out here. Things sure have gotten overgrown. You need any pointers on getting started with your field? Sure, I'd love some tips from you too. So we use our hoe on the cleared field. So cleared field is anything that's brown. And then we plant our seeds on tilled soil. Tilled soil is going to be the dark brown. And then we water it until they're full grown, and then we can harvest. If we want to make our field bigger, we just use a shovel, which we don't have yet. You don't get a free shovel. None of the characters will give you that. If you want to make it bigger, you dig. And if you want to undig, you just dig again. It'll turn it back into grass. You can expand this original field that they gave you, or you can make your own. You can customize it however you would like. I've seen players make hearts, butterflies, stars, all kinds of really cool designs. It's amazing the creativity you can have. I love that you can make your own farming space and choose what you would like in the game. It talks about you can purchase a shovel from the general store when you want to expand your fields. And then you can sell your crops, cook them, or even feed them to your animals. It's fun. Now don't be shy, Elle. Come by anytime if you want to chat. I'd love to introduce you to all my animals. And he has a lot of animals, but he has one really special one I can't wait for you to meet. Celine says she's sure we must be eager to meet up with Adeline. Just head north of here and the road will take you into town. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye, Hayden. Bye, Celine. Well, before I head into town, I want to get those seeds planted because I want my crops to grow. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to clear this rock or this log, but I have a little bit of space here. So I'm going to use my hoe and I am going to clear or till the soil right here. I'm going to plant my tulips in this top row because there are 7 slots here and I don't think I'm going to need as many tulips as food crops. So I'm going to plant my tulips there and then I'm going to plant my turnips here because this is going to be a row of 9 eventually. And I'm going to water all of these. And then before I get going, the one tool you get that comes with you that's not from any character is a sword. There is no scythe in this game, at least as of yet. There isn't one that's given to you by a character or that you can craft or provided to you. But this sword is given to you and it works to get rid of weeds and fiber. And it doesn't use any stamina to use it. So I like to just clear some weeds and get some fiber. You can use this fiber for crafting later, so it's nice to just clear a little bit of it since it doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't take much time to just clear a little bit away from your field. So I just like to clear just a little bit away, but it is easy to get out of hand. I do want to make a note that the time passes much quicker in this game than in other farm sims, so just be aware of that. And then I'm going to head out. So before I get started, I just want to show you the main menu interface. So if you look up here, we have the information. This is where it shows us our season. We're in spring, the first day, spring 1 in our first year. It tells us our time, how much money we have. The currency in Fields of Mistria is called tesserae. I hope I'm saying that right. You only start with 50, so you do not have very much money. We'll get into this later. This comes on in a couple of days. We'll explain these 2 things in just a couple of minutes. This comes on later. These are your skill levels. You start at level 1 for everything. Nothing big there just yet. This is your inventory. If you hover over everything, it gives you a brief explanation of what it is. For all your tools, it gives you information about what they are, how effective they are, if they can be used as a weapon. So this one is your sword that you can use in the mines. It has a rating of 4. This soup that was given to you, it's worth 80 health points and 80 stamina points. So it's pretty decent. It's rated 2 stars. All your recipes are rated 2 to 5 stars. And those stars tell you how much like people might like them when they're given as gifts. Um, and I like the little descriptions here. So it's sometimes they have fun little descriptions, and it also tells you if they might be useful for crafting or cooking. Over here is character customization. Like I said, you can change your name, your pronouns, and your farm name as much as you want. You can also change your clothes as often as you want. And then another cool thing is outfit presets. You can click here and you can design a new outfit. So let's say I wanted to change my shirt. I would never wear that outfit, but then I can switch easily back and forth between these 2 outfits as much as I want. I think that's kind of cute. You can look at quests, which we'll get to in a little bit right here. This is your relationship with other... Oh, we have a cat coming in. Hello, Gus. This is your relationship panel with other villagers. It'll show their liked and loved gifts as you discover them, when their birthday is, what their job is, how many hearts you have with them. Right now, we're still in early access, and so all that's unlocked is up to 4 hearts. I believe they're going to raise the cap to 6 at the Q4 update that's going to come out in the next few months. It'll also tell you if you've talked to them and given them a gift today. And you can give a villager a gift every day. It's not limited to a certain number of gifts per week. It's every day, which is awesome. Over here, we'll tell you your stats about your animals once you get those adopted, but we're not going to do that for a while. This tab we'll get to later. This is a map of the village and where all the villagers are. And then this keeps track of all the things that you've discovered or cooked or found. And then this is just like your gameplay and your settings and things like that. All right, so what I told you about earlier was that Celine is one of our neighbors, and she lives to the north of us, so a little bit to the northeast. So here she is. We can talk to her. Hey, Celine, how are things on the farm, Elle? Settled in yet? She says, remember, I'm just up the road. Well, yes, you're right here. She's so nice. Let's go check out her house. We can snoop a little bit. You look inside her house. She has this adorable little cottage. It's so cute. And it's just, I know, it's just so her. It's covered in little plants. And I love that you can like go and look in things. You can inspect things. She's got a journal full of handwritten notes. It says the Codex Mistria that Elle loaned to me appears to be an ancient record of local flora. Amazing. Nothing over there. She's got some plants over here, newly sprouted shoots. A note pasted to the side reads, "You can do it," with a poorly drawn smiley face underneath. And you can just look at all the little things in her house. Forgotten cup of tea, recently gone cold. Sometimes when you're looking at things in their house, it can help you learn clues about them, about things they might like, who they are, who their family are. So it's fun to kind of inspect their houses and learn about them. Oh, look, it's Mr. Sketchy McSketcherton. Hi, Balor. He says he's glad he bumped into us, and he forgot to mention that we put anything we want to sell into the shipping bin next to our house. I forgot to show that to you guys. I'm so sorry. There's a little bin to the left of your house. So anything you want to get rid of, you put in there, and you'll get tesserae for it overnight. The shops in town depend on the stock he procures for them. So we're all looking forward to your business. So remember when he said he could only bring into town what he can carry on his back? This is his little wagon, which I hope he just brought it in before the earthquake and it's just stuck there, because otherwise how did he get over that bridge? But how does he carry all of this stuff in on his back? I'm just wondering, Balor. And it's unlimited quantities. You can buy as much of this as you want. I don't know, Balor. I don't know. Don't hate me, guys. All right, so here we are meeting up with Adeline in town. She says she's hoping she'd run into us. Oh, we have perfect timing. She's here to, she's sure we're eager to start helping with Mistria and its citizens, so she is here to tell us about the town's request board. Ooh, we get rewards when we complete requests. Great way to earn money, equipment, and renown. Ooh, what's renown, Adeline? She's going to explain the basics. Mistria is just one of many towns that make up the Kingdom of Aldaria. All towns receive a town rank according to their renown level. Towns with a higher town rank enjoy more popularity and more support from the capital. So Mistria had a renown level that was improving before the earthquake, but now it's gone 2 ranks down. I just splashed water all over myself. As daughter and heiress of the Baron, she wants to improve the situation. It's her highest priority. She wants our help to repair the damage, raise the town rank, and put the village back on the map. So, why don't you go ahead and accept your first request? It's one she just put up for us. Okay, so it says greet the townsfolk, so we got to click it to open it. So, when you click on a request to open it, there's quest details and it tells us what we need to do. I'm sure you've met some of your neighbors already, but wouldn't it be nice to say hello to everyone? Don't be shy, introduce yourself. So it's really important that you read the objective. On this one, when we close out of it, Adeline's going to go through and explain everything we need to do, but on the other ones, that's not going to happen. So it's really important that you actually read the objectives, because sometimes I ignore them and don't realize everything I need to do, and then I wonder why I'm not getting my rewards when I've done everything. But I haven't read the objective and realized, oh, I need to talk to someone, or I need to do one little last thing. So this one says, introduce yourself to all the townsfolk and then talk to Adeline, which when I first played the game, I didn't talk to Adeline, so I was wondering why I didn't get my rewards. So introduce yourself to everyone, talk to Adeline. Your map can help you locate everyone. And as a reward, you get a potato seed and a tesserae, 100 tesserae. So make sure you accept your request. If you start doing stuff before you click accept, it won't count. So we'll accept that. Perfect, that was easy. She's gonna tell us to go meet everyone and that we can use the map and then go talk to her. She's reminding us we can use our journal to keep track of gifts. So we're gonna ask her, oh, what do you like? She likes tulips. She hopes we're growing some, and good thing for you, we are. It is very exciting. So you can access your map and your journal one of 2 ways. You can, if you're on PC, you can hit the escape button, or you can also click down in the lower right-hand corner. There's the map and there's the journal. So before you meet everybody, they're going to look like these creepy gray dead statue, or almost like gravestones. They're so creepy. I don't like it. But as you meet everybody, you can, they'll update and you can see their faces. So in here is the general store. So we'll go in here first and we'll go see who this guy is. Well, hello there. You must be the new face in town. Nice to meet you, Elle. I'm Holt. Been wondering who'd move into that old farm. Well, I love a pun, so I'm going to say I'm pleased to meet you too, Holt. I love puns. Anywho, my wife Nora and I run the general store. Our girls Celine and Dell help out as well. So this is Celine's dad. Stop by if you ever need supplies. So this is our general store. It's got all the supplies we need for farming. Here's a little menu. You can see there's seeds. We could buy some more seeds if we wanted to, but we only have 50 tesserae, so the best we could do is like 2 turnips or some flowers. I'm not going to buy any of that now because I want to save up for some more of the crops that we don't already have and make a bigger purchase. You can also buy some cooking ingredients here, which we'll get into a little bit later. You can buy some tools. Obviously, we don't need these because we already have these 3. I'm not going to buy a shovel just yet because I think the amount of field that you start with in the game is more than enough, especially when you only have 100 stamina to start with. This right here is how you expand your inventory, which I really think it's important to save up your tesserae as much as you can to work towards this, because In games like Stardew Valley, you start with 12 inventory slots. You only start with 10 in this game. It looks like we have another viewer. Hi, Infinity Butterfly. It's so nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Is that a Stitch emoji? That's so cute. I love Stitch. Stitch is my favorite. Stitch is so fun. You can also buy some, not furniture, but you can buy another shipping bin here, some chests, and some cute little decorations. I love this wheelbarrow. It's so cute. So that's what you can buy here. And if you look at our map, you can see there's somebody else in the general stores, but I don't see anyone in here. So let's check behind this door and see if we can find anyone. Oh, look at their cute little living room. And we can just look at a few things in here. A well-loved dollhouse crafted by Holt. So Holt likes to do woodworking. The walls are decorated with faded floral wallpaper and a freshly carved miniature wooden sword. Interesting. I wonder what's behind this door. There's someone here. Oh, this is Nora. You must be Elle. Welcome to Mistria. I'm Nora. I run the general store in town with my husband and our daughters. So this must be Celine's mom. I'm also head of the Chamber of Commerce and the Saturday Market, though unfortunately the Saturday Market has been on hiatus since the earthquake caused the bridge in town to collapse. Okay, so that's why that bridge was all janky. Fowler is currently the only merchant that even attempts the trip these days, and he has to do it all on foot. Broken bridge or what's... Well, I'm curious what the Saturday Market is, but I'm a people pleaser. Don't be a people pleaser, people. Don't be like me. But I'm gonna say that I think I can help with the bridge because I am a people pleaser, and this is a self-insert character. Oh, right. Adeline did mention you'd be helping. If the broken bridge were repaired, merchants could come and bring their wares to town on Saturdays. You'd love it. Well, look at that. I people pleased and she told me what the market was anyway. Don't do it. Don't people please. Yes, this game does look so nice. I love the color scheme and it's just so pleasing to the eye. I love how complete it feels even though it's in early access. I think the developers did a really nice job and I can't wait to see all the things that start to come alive as they do more updates. It feels so magical. I love it. You love... Infinity Butterfly says, I love Stitch. Lilo and Stitch is one of my favorite movies. Mine too. Yeah, I love it. It was one of my favorites as a kid, and my kids love watching it with me, and it's so fun to kind of relive that with them, relive that joy. Let's see, is anyone else in here? Nope. Well, it looks like there's someone in that building next door, so let's go check it out. Hey, there's Balor again. Is he following us? Oh my, Valor. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. I'm flipping his coins. Oh, who is this? Hello, friends. It's Raina. Hello, you must be the new farmer. My name is Raina. She is so cute. Look at her cute clothes, her little sweater. I love yellow and pink. Those are my two favorite colors. Her family owns the Sleeping Dragon Inn, which is this building we're in right now. It's a pleasure to meet you, Elle. So what brings you to Mistria, if you don't mind me asking? Well, so our two options are always dreamed of starting our own farm, or I heard there was free land up for grabs. Well, so this is actually kind of funny. My real dream is to actually act on Broadway, but if that never happens, my second dream, if this were to ever happen, would be to start like a pumpkin patch and apple orchard. So it's actually true that I would love to start my own farm. So I'm going to click that. That's so lovely. I'm excited to see what types of produce you'll grow. I have a passion for food, especially when it's locally sourced. I will sure stop by and try your cooking, Raina. I would love to do that. So this is the inn, and there's a lot of things you can do here. The big one that I will tell you about that I told you about earlier is the soup pot. So that's right here, this little cauldron, and you can click it or press E to interact. Every day there is a new soup, and you can click it. It's worth 20 stamina. We've only used 18, but I'm just going to drink it anyways because we're not going to use a lot of stamina today. And then the other thing is there's a kitchen here, and you can use it to cook. We don't have any cooking ingredients right now, but there's all these different recipes, and you'll unlock more as the game goes on. One thing to note is that just because you have the ingredients for a recipe doesn't mean you can cook it. It's not like Stardew, where if you have all the ingredients you need, you can just automatically cook it. You have to have the level met. So there's some things where you might have everything you need, but it's a level 5 and you're only a level 3. Too bad, so sad. You're going to have to cook other things until you meet the level. So it's more challenging that way, but I think it also makes it kind of more fun. So, and then you also don't end up cooking the same things all the time. And then you might have things in your inventory that you can experiment giving to other characters and finding out more about what their liked and loved gifts are. So it kind of forces you to learn more about the game that way. I think it's kind of a clever way to encourage exploration. And then the last little thing about the inn is the little menu here. They have all kinds of foods you can buy, and they have all kinds of drinks you can buy, and they have recipes you can buy, which we're not buying anything today because, again, we only have 50 tesserae. Here's someone. Who are you? It's Josephine. Why are you laughing at me? My husband's laughing at me. Josephine says, hello, you must be our new farmer. Adeline mentioned you'd be arriving soon. She's delighted to meet us. She goes by Jo. She runs the Sleeping Dragon Inn with Hemlock. Not a Clue says your eyes love the game. Me too. I love the color palette of like Stardew Valley because it's so bright and vibrant, but my eyes really like this one. It's a little gentler. I love all color schemes. I love color in general, but my eyes are a little less tired if I play this one for hours on end. Just because it is a lot more gentler with the pastels and the more muted tones. I like it a little bit better. Yeah. So she runs it with her husband Hemlock and their 3 kids, Raina, Maple, and Luke. I love their kids' names, Raina, Maple, and Luke. They're so cute. Have you met them all yet? Not yet. Stop by anytime. You're always welcome. Well, and here's someone else. This must be Hemlock. Who do we have here? Are you the new farmer? Yes, we are. Great to meet you. If you ever need a good meal or a cold drink or good company, be sure to stop by. There's always a cauldron. We just checked that out. We had some soup. I already forgot what kind it was, but it sure was good. We're going to kind of explore their house a little bit. Go snooping around in their rooms because that's what we do in real life, right? We just walk into people's bedrooms and look at their stuff. My husband is shaking his head at me. So let's figure out whose room this is. We'll inspect. Oh, it's Raina's recipe book. It's full of handwritten recipes. So I bet this means that Raina, I mean, we already know she loves to cook, but I bet she would like most food gifts. Can we inspect any of this stuff? No, we can't dig in trash cans like in Stardew. Raina's test kitchen. The smell of citrus lingers in the air. Citrus. I bet she'd like oranges and lemons. The bookshelf is full of cookbooks and adventure novels. Anything over here? No. So this is Raina's bedroom. I like the pink. It's cute. The pink and yellow. My favorites. Oh, that was not a pretty sound. Who is in here? Aw, look at that cute room. This must be Maple that they were talking about. Drawing of Prince Rabbit rendered in colored pencil. This must be Prince Rabbit over here. Prince Rabbit and Duke Frog oversee Queen Maple's room. Marchioness Bear sits plotting next to Maple's toy chest. Uh-oh. Is it okay for you? Oh. Huh? What? Okay. Just 1 second. I'm sorry, what? Okay. Just a little technical difficulties. So, and then in here, let's see whose room this might be. Dermaptera diptych Crayon and paper, 8.5 by 11. All right. I think I know whose room this is. A small terrarium sits on top of the bureau. There are a variety of cute bugs living inside. Well, I don't think this is the mom and dad's room, so this must be, it's Luke's room. Luke's bug net. You're probably not powerful enough to wield it. Something tells me Luke likes bugs. Let's go in the last room, which must be the parents' room. Let's see what they might like. Hair care products sit on top of Hemlock's bureau. Oh, so Hemlock likes his hair. What does Josephine like? Cosmetics and accessories sit on top of Josephine's bureau. So they like their hair and beauty products. Hemlock's prize loot seems very well cared for. All right. Oh, that's Hayden. We've already met him. Let's check our map and see where everybody else is. Looks like there's some people over here by this tree, so let's go check that out. Here's Dell. This must be Celine's little sister. They kind of look alike. They have the blonde hair. Hello, are you the one moving to the old farm? I'm Dell. That place is haunted, you know, haunted with monsters. I swear I saw one hiding behind a tree. Let me know if you have any trouble and I can take care of them for you. Look at her with her stick. She's just gonna get us. She's gonna get those monsters or maybe get us. I'm not sure. And this must be Luke. Look at his little glasses. I just want to squish him. He's so cute. Do you like bugs? What? You know insects. My name's Luke and I'm a junior member of the Royal Society of Entomology. I get a birthday card from them every year in recognition of my work. If you join, maybe you will too. Oh my, Luke, you're so cute. And here's little Maple. Look at her little dress. Hi, are you the new farmer? My name's Maple. She wants to know where we lived and if we've been to the capital. That's where the royal family lives, you know. You can ask me anything. I know all about them. Oh, what a sweetie. Okay, where should we go next? Let's go up here. I see some people up in that building over there. So if we go up here, there's a locked building. Nobody knows what it is. It just says the door is locked. We'll talk about what this is a little bit later. Just jam to this music. Oh my. Two characters with very different personalities, but they're related. So this is Mr. March. March has quite the following. The name's March. What do you want? There are people that just adore March. March kind of scares me. I would not say this. I would honestly probably cry if somebody said this to me. But I'm gonna go with I'm Elle, the new farmer in town. I don't see what that has to do with me. Regardless of what Adeline says, we really don't need an outsider to come in and solve problems for us. We have everything under control. Just don't get in the way. Oh my. And then this beautiful, beautiful specimen of a man. Just look at that jaw. Look at those eyes. Look at those guns. Look at that hair. It's Ulrich. But unfortunately, look at that symbol right there. That is not in the shape of a heart. Which breaks my heart. Because he is not romanceable, at least not currently. Developers, please hear my plea. Make Ulrich romanceable so I can marry him. Sorry, Justin, I love you. We want Ulrich. Fields of Ulrich. Fields of Ulrich, please. The hills are alive with the sound of Ulrich. I want Ulrich. He says, whoa, are you the new farmer everyone's been talking about? The one who's come to help out the town? Yes, I am, Ulrich, but I'll especially help out you. He says, that's super cool. Nice to meet you, Elle. The name's Ulrich. My brother and I live at the blacksmith's, which is this building right here. I hope we can be friends. I hope we can be more than friends, Ulrich, but it's up to your developer people to make that happen. So here at the blacksmiths, there are tools that we cannot afford. These are copper tools, so you'll see the hoe and the watering can. You can purchase these, and they allow you to hoe or till and water more than one tile at a time. And then there's also armor, which will be useful in another area. There are ingots, which can be used to craft certain things. And yes, so those are all very useful things. But we can't afford them yet. And if you come outside of the blacksmith's shop, you will see right out here, there is a forge. And you can craft these items yourself, actually, if you have these ingots. But in order to do the ingots, you need these ores. And right now, we don't know how to get the ores. Oh, it says they're found in the upper levels of the mines. I wonder how we get to the mines. That must be something we find out a little later. Let's check our map. What's over here? It looks like there's somebody over this way. So let's go see if we can meet them. Look at this cute little old guy. Well, he's not little, he's big and buff. Hello, are you the new farmer everyone's been talking about? I hear you'll be helping to raise Mistria's renown. Seems we share a common goal. You can call me Elle. I'm the curator of the brand new museum. He hopes we'll consider donating some items. So this must be the museum. It's a great way to earn renown, and we'll receive rewards for each collection we complete. He wants us to support each other's efforts for Mistria and that he'll be rooting for us. Well, that's very nice of you, Elle. He is so, like, burly. All right, we'll see you later, Elle. Okay. We'll come out of the museum. Is there anyone else over this way? Sometimes people hide over here. Okay. Well, we'll go back over the other way. It looks like there's some people over here. Does anybody have a favorite character? Anybody watching? Who is your favorite character in Fields of Mistria? I want to know. If you all say March, I'm going to laugh my head off. All right, so March is not my favorite character because I'm sad when people are mean to me, but then I'm going to be a total hypocrite because one of my favorite characters after Celine is this character right here. And I'm a hypocrite because she's going to be mean to me. So this is Juniper. And she is sassy and so mean, but so funny. And I just love her so much. So you're the newcomer, she says. Is that right? Well, Elle, you can call me Juniper. I recently opened the one and only bathhouse in this backwater village. Now, if I saw Juniper, she's so gorgeous and she's so sassy and so, like, wonderful in every way. I wouldn't even know what to say. I would just be like, and just stare at her and probably drool a little bit. I might like lose cognitive function for a while. I'm not sure. So I don't think I could say either one of these, but I definitely wouldn't be able to say this. So I'm going to go with the backwater bathhouse option. She says, aside from catering to the grubby townsfolk, I have my own reasons for being here. Anyway, please stop in often. By the look of it, you could certainly use it. Your laugh kills me. Look at this. And then she has the sweetest little puppy. Oh. His name is Dozy, and I love him. And I'm always very polite to Dozy because he is a distinguished pupperino. And I love him very much. And then the little menu here in the bathhouse. She won't even let me look at it. But we can go look inside the bathhouse. We can't buy a bath, but we can go look at it. It's very nice. It's very lovely. That's what it looks like. And you can go get in the little spa. There's towels here, cubbies and things like that. Let's see. What else did I have to show you? Let's That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. Bye, Dozy. Bye, Junie. My husband is rolling his eyes at me so hard right now. We'll go check out what's in this building next, because I know I saw somebody was in there on the map. Oh, it's the clinic. So this is Valen, or maybe you guys say Valen. So she is the doctor in town. She says we don't need to call her doctor. You can just call her Valen or Valen. Did I say I was going to call her Valen or Valen? I'm going to say Valen. So she says to call her Valen, so I'm going to be respectful and call her what she wishes. She says she hopes we're getting settled in all right. Tells us to get plenty of sleep and eat well. Valen is not as pressing with the health advice as Harvey in Stardew Valley, which is nice. She is a little more well-rounded, although Harvey is so sweet later in the game, especially if you end up dating him. So I don't want to say that he's one-dimensional and hurt any Harvey Stan's feelings. But Valen, right off the bat, is very well-rounded. She sells various potions to help with like speed and stamina and restoration, so that's really nice. Let's see what else is on. Who else is on our map that we haven't met yet? I've shown you all of that. I see someone down here that we haven't met yet, and I see some people over here. So we'll go this way. Don't mind my humming, the music is so relaxing. So we see someone standing right here. It's Landon. Look at his flowered shirt. He says, we must be the one Lady Adeline was telling us about. His nephew Reese is around your age. He's taken the lead at the carpenter shop since I retired. So that explains the sort of Hawaiian shirt. We sell everything from crafting stations and furniture recipes to farm buildings and home upgrades. Stop by anytime. So this right here is the crafting station, and I'll talk about that in just a little bit. We're going to go inside to meet Reese, who he was just saying is his nephew. And Reese is very fine. Look at that sleek young man there. He says, we must be Elle. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Reese. He runs the carpenter's shop. And he wants to know if we have any interest in crafting. And I am all about crafting, Reese. I love his bandana. He thinks thought that might be the case. Absolutely. And we are free to use the crafting station near the town square or the one here. So there's 2 crafting stations, which is pretty convenient, but they're kind of on the same level. Like the town one is in the center of town, and this one is here on the right side of the map, but they're both kind of at the same level. So I wish they were a little more spread out. If you stop by the carpenter's shop, you can also purchase some crafting recipes. Anyway, good luck getting settled in. Let me know if you need anything. Well, thanks, Reese. So here's the menu. The first thing I want to show you is the home upgrade. This just expands your house. It's already one big room, but this will just make it one even bigger room. It's very large when you upgrade it. I mean, it's huge. There's no room division or anything when you upgrade it. I guess I should have prefaced that with a spoiler, but it is just another larger room. A lot of people divide that by using furniture. They'll use bookshelves or counters or various other things. But that costs 500 wood, 500 stone, and 5,000 tesserae. That might sound really overwhelming, but it's really not that much to get saved up and to work towards. The other things here are you can buy wood, stone, glass, clay, and fiber. These 2 things are a little harder to obtain, especially this one, than the others, but none of them are particularly difficult to obtain. These 2 I'll show you around about how to obtain both in and out of the mines. There's some nice furniture you can buy here, but you can also craft this. These are some recipe sets. So there's some things that you can already craft in the game that are already set up for you to craft, but then there's also some other furniture sets that aren't already available, and you have to buy these sets to unlock them. This is a kitchen and this is a crafting station. So there are crafting stations in town, but you can also buy one to have on your farm. And then like we saw at the inn, there's a kitchen there, but you can buy one to have at your home. The nice thing about the kitchen at the inn is you can cook any recipe at the inn. This level 1 kitchen only allows you to make those 1 to 2 star dishes, whereas like I said at the inn, you can do 1 to 5 star. I generally wait until the 2 or 3 level kitchen comes available later in the game and buy those. I don't want to spend my tesserae on this. I just go to the inn. It's not that far from the farm. It's pretty lower on the map, so it doesn't take that long to get there. These are barns and coops that you can purchase the blueprints for to put on your farm later on, and then we're back to that. So I'm going to take you outside and show you those crafting stations. Back outside. Well, I'm going to show you one of the crafting stations. They're the same. So it's right here. So these are the things you can craft. And the really nice thing is you don't have to carry these items with you in your inventory. If you have them in a chest back at your farm, it will pull from the chest at your farm, which is super, super nice. So you don't have to waste inventory spaces and then carry them all the way to the crafting station. You can just have them in your chest at your farm and it'll craft from here. But the one downside about crafting, it's the same as cooking. You have a crafting level, cooking level, blacksmithing level, whatever, and that's displayed here. And then the level that's required for each crafting item is displayed here. So even if I had 15 wood and 15 stone and 10 hay, I couldn't craft this because my crafting level is 1. So I would have to craft a bunch of wooden fences or other level 1 items until I got my crafting level up to level 4 in order to craft this birdhouse. I hope that makes sense. Justin, did that make sense? Were you listening?
Right.
Well, we're just gonna hope that made sense. So in short, you have to increase your crafting level, and if you don't match what this crafting level says, you can't make it. The other cool thing about the chests is if you want to have a chest full of items that you don't want to be pulled from, so let's say you found some special items and you don't ever want to craft those items, you want to save them for something else, you can hit a special button on your chest that closes that chest, and none of the cooking stations or the crafting stations or the blacksmithing stations will ever pull from that chest. So you can protect that chest, which is really nice. Looks like there's somebody we haven't met coming towards us. So let's see if we can meet up with them. Where are you, friend? We're missing them. We're missing them. Where are you, friend? There you are. Who are you? It's Elsie. I love Elsie. Elsie is so fun. She has so much fun with her outfits, and she's just hilarious. She says Elle is a nice name. Well, Elle is a nice name, but Ellie, which is my real name, is a much more fun name. But we all have similar names, Elsie, Ellie, and Elle. Her name is Elsie. She lives at the manor house with her niece and nephew, Adeline and Island. So she's their aunt. Their parents are the Baron and Baroness and spend most of their time in the capital. She once lived there too, but she likes country living now. She says we can chat anytime. She shares the latest gossip and romantic advice, and she absolutely does. So let's see how many people we have met. 21 out of 22. Oh my goodness. So where is our last person? Oh, that area is locked. There's somebody down there by the museum. So let's see if we can get over there and find out who that is. Oh, my dog is shaking it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Am I still live, Justin? Why didn't you tell me? Because what? Am I recording them? Okay. So I guess we're not live anymore, but I'm still recording, so this will be up on my YouTube. All right, so here we are back. There's Errol again, and one of the things I love about this game is that you can talk to people more than once a day. You can chat with them multiple times a day, talk with them, learn more about them, and it's not just a one dialogue. Like you can, and they have multiple things to say. It's not the same thing. So if I were to talk to Errol in the morning, afternoon, and night, he would have something different to say every single time. I love that. I've had a save that I've played for like 50, 60 hours, and I haven't had a single repeat dialogue the entire time. So he says, "Salutations, Elle. You seem to be acclimating nicely. The people here are lovely, are they not? And now we can count you among them." Oh, that's so nice. Now let's keep a tab on where that other person was. They're gone now. Where are they? Oh, they're going that way. Okay, so we're going to have to go down. Well, to those of you who are catching the end of this on YouTube because we missed it on stream, I'm sorry that the stream went off, and that's too bad that that happened. I apologize. Technical difficulties. I don't know if it's my internet back here in my bedroom or what's going on, but that's a bummer. I'm sorry that that happened, and hopefully we can get that fixed next time. All right, where's my friend? Where's my friend? You're right by me. Where are you? There you are. Ahoy there, I'm Terethia, and who might you be? Ah, that's right. Adeline mentioned her plan a while back. I didn't realize someone had taken her up on it. I run a little tackle shop out by the beach. So she is our fisherwoman. She sells fishing rods. Now, you don't get a free fishing rod in this game, which is a bummer, but I'll show you a little something the next time we stream, in the next video that will kind of make up for it. Because I don't like to buy a fishing rod until I can craft one myself. All right. Now we have met every person, but there is still one other character that I would like you to meet because I think that this character is super important and it just wouldn't be Fields of Mistria without this character. Um, because, I mean, they're practically royalty. And that is Henrietta. This chicken clucks at you with a regal air. You're sure this must be Henrietta, Hayden's prize-winning chicken. It's a pleasure to meet you, Henrietta. Henrietta pecks the ground indifferently to your blatant attempt to get on her good side. So I gave her a pet and she clucked at me. I'll say hi to Hayden too. Henrietta said you came by and said hello. That was thoughtful of you, Elle. And my choices are she's an incredible chicken or wait, what do you mean by she said? I'm just going to tell him she's an incredible chicken because I don't want to hurt Hayden's feelings. People pleaser. Look at his flowers. She sure is, he says. All right, so I said hi to everyone. So now I gotta go find Adeline so I can go get my rewards. Let's figure out where Adeline is before it gets too late here. Adeline is back at her house, which is called the Manor House. So we have to book it. Let's see, what would be the fastest way? There really isn't a fastest way. We'll just go up through my farm, which probably isn't the smartest way because I got to go through all of those weeds. My nose itches. Are y'all thinking about me? My husband says he is. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to make all this in time. So we're just going to book it up there to the Manor House, which luckily is an almost straight shot. There is a little fountain we got to go against that slows us down a little. Minor annoyance, but it annoys me when I'm in a hurry. So this beautiful little property here is the Manor House that belongs to the Baron and Baroness. And everybody will be in here eating dinner. I find it interesting that Elsie is in here eating dinner with them, and Errol is with her. So just food for thought. Adeline says, you finished meeting everyone in town? That's wonderful. Congratulations on completing your first request. Here's your reward. 3 potato seeds and 100 tesserae. So we've got some potato seeds. And then on my way back to the farm, I'm just going to go grab a couple of seeds from the general store. That is another great thing that I love about Fields of Mistria. There are no hours to the stores. Everything is open 24/7, and you can buy things whenever you want, even if no one's at the counter. They just put it on your tab, so to speak. So, what should I buy? I can't buy this. I normally would recommend investing your money in some of the regrowable crops because they're the best investment. But I do like to have diversity, especially a certain, for several reasons, which I don't want to spoil. So I'm not going to say them just yet. But in the first like your first go around, your first set of seasons, I do like to have diversity just for those reasons. But I know like min maxers and things like that will always tell you to invest in these. But I like to have, for completion reasons, um, like to invest in these first. So I'm going to buy a couple of cabbage seeds. And yes, that's using almost all of my money, but we'll make do. Normally, I would play this a little bit differently and do some other things to help me make some money these first couple of days, but I really just wanted to help you guys get acclimated to the map and show you everybody, help you meet everybody, and not worry about making money or gathering materials just yet. Um, and not worry about rushing around, because the nice thing about Fields of Mistria is you can just kind of go at your own pace and play the way you want to play. You're not really pressured to get everything done and do everything every single day. Whereas in other games, sometimes you might feel that way. I like that this is a game that you can choose what you want to do each day, and you can choose, you know, you can pick, this is a day where I'm going to focus on this, or this is a day I'm going to focus on that. So with that, I'm going to end the stream here. It's the end of the day. We've met everyone. We've planted all the crops we wanted to, and the next stream, we're going to explore some of the foraging and some of the quests and some of the other things, maybe the museum. I'm not sure what we'll do, but we'll explore some of the other things about Mistria, and I'm excited to get together again and explore this town and explore all the things that this game has to offer. It was really fun hanging out with you guys, and I cannot wait to hang out some more. So just remember, be kind to each other, shine your light, the world needs you, and have a great day.